Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Nikki. I've taken a little bit of a hiatus from YouTube recently while I've been focusing on my online membership platform, so I'm super excited to be back here to guide you through a nice energizing 20-minute flow. We're going to get right into it today, so come into a child's pose position, big toes together, knees about hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. And then just come forward, let the forehead rest to the mat or to a block if that's more comfortable for you. Close off the eyes. And start to really become aware of how you're feeling today. Start to become aware of the body, the breath. Start to become aware of the ground beneath you. Really feel that physical connection between your body and your mat. And through this connection, you can imagine drawing energy up through the ground beneath you to feed you emotionally, physically, mentally. Feel that exchange of energy between you and the earth. And as you do this, letting the breath slow down and grow a little bit deeper. Letting that constant stream of thoughts in your head start to slow down a little bit, starting to become more present. Knowing that these next 20 minutes are for you and your practice. So give yourself permission to take this time for yourself in its entirety. Now stay here with this deep breathing, but just start to rock the hips a little bit from left to right. Gentle rock of the hips. Start to find a little bit of movement. One more breath, nice and slow. And then start to find stillness. And gently, slowly, with ease, start to walk the hands all the way back in towards you. And eventually we're going to arrive at a kneeling position at the back of our mat. You can bring the knees together now. And take a second here with the eyes closed to find your neutral spine. So observe if you start to overarch into the lower back, or if you start to overarch around through the upper body. Find a nice neutral spine. And with the eyes closed, take a few deep breaths. And then all together we'll take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale, let everything go through the mouth. Gently peel the eyes open. Extend the arms out in front of you. And we're going to super quickly open and close the hands. Nothing fancy. Starting to wake up through our forearms and through our wrists as quick as you can. I always struggle with this one. Keep going, but reach the arms overhead, nice and quick. Good, keep going, arms come back out in front. Should be starting to feel a burn now. I definitely am. Good, then release. Keep the fists together and just make circles with the wrists one way. And then the other. Good, release. Release the hands by the side of you. We're going to inhale to lift our shoulders up towards our ears. And as you exhale, sigh out through the mouth, let the shoulders drop down. A few more like this. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Gently start to walk the hands forward. We're going to come into a tabletop position. So you'll need to bring the knees hip distance apart and wrists underneath the shoulders. Make sure you're finding again that nice neutral spine. So the crown of the head is lengthened. We're drawing our lower ribs in. And then we're going to extend our right leg out long. Keep it in line with the spine here, so don't lift it super high so you're overarching or super low. Keep it in line with the spine. Nice and strong in that leg. So already here we're feeling the glutes and hamstrings start to wake up. Now we're going to make small circles. Doesn't matter which way you go, we're going to reverse it. So imagine you've kind of got a pen on your toe, you're trying to draw a small circle. So either clockwise or anti-clockwise, doesn't matter. 2 more breaths, whichever direction you've taken. Beautiful, 1 more breath. And then come back to stillness, reverse the circles, anti-clockwise. So working with a little bit of coordination, one side's always harder. I'm not so bad on my right, but when I get to my left, my brain definitely gets confused. 1 more breath. And then come to stillness, take an inhale. And as you exhale, open that right leg out to the side, super slowly here. And gently bring the toes to the ground. I'm going to shuffle my mat a little bit. So right toes are facing forwards, and they're roughly in line with the left knee. Left hand stays planted on your mat, and right arm reaches up to the sky. You can gaze up towards those right fingertips. Hold here for a second, and make sure you're actively squeezing that left glute to push the hip forward slightly. Notice how different that feels in the hip, different between the glute being switched on and off. Feel these subtleties. Then bring your hand behind your head, peel the elbow back, take an inhale. And as you exhale, right elbow comes down to the ground or as close as you can get it. Inhale to lift and open. And exhale to tap it to the ground. 2 more. Last one, move with your breath. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up and let the right fingertips reach up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale, gently bring that right hand back down to the mat. Slowly with control, we're going to lift up that right leg and bring it all the way back behind and then all the way back down. So finding our neutral tabletop position. From here we're going to move through just 1 cat-cow. So we inhale to drop the belly, open to the chest, maybe finding a little bit of gaze upwards. And then exhale to draw the navel in towards the spine. Protract the shoulders, gaze to the belly button. Again, re-find your neutral spine here. Lengthening through the crown. Then extend the left leg out long, point the toes. Again, small circles, 1 direction. Trying your best to keep the hips nice and square here. Good, keep going really strong in that glute, really strong in the hamstring. 1 more breath this direction. And then start to reverse it. Yep, so my brain's getting a little bit confused now. Just do what you can. Last breath. And then come back to center, take an inhale. Super slowly with your exhale, let that left leg come out to the side without bumping the hips. Left toes face forwards. Planted on the ground, take any adjustments you need to, so foot is roughly in line with the right knee. As you inhale, right hand stays planted, left arm reaches up towards the sky, maybe gazing upwards. Feel into this nice stretch again, squeeze through the right glute, then bring your left hand behind your head, take an inhale. As you exhale, left elbow comes to the ground or as close as you can get it. Inhale, lift and open. And exhale, bring it back down. 2 more. And last one. Perfect. Inhale, lift and open. Left fingertips reach out towards the sky. And as you exhale, left hand comes all the way back down to the mat. Both wrists are underneath the shoulders now. And we slowly, with control, lift off that left leg. Bring it all the way behind. And then let that left knee come all the way back down. Tuck the toes under and peel the tailbone up, coming straight into a downward facing dog. Knees can be bent here, heels can be lifted. Find your variation of down dog. Knowing that might look a little bit different to mine, and that's absolutely fine. One more breath. And then as we inhale, we're going to hug our right knee in towards our chest, staying in down dog. And open that knee out, make nice big circles with that hip. So 1, knee comes in, out, behind, and all the way in for 2. 1 more. For 3, bring that knee in, reverse the circles. Knee comes behind, out to the side, and in. For 1. For 2. And this time, as the knee comes out to the side, bring your body weight forward and see if you can step that right foot to the outside of the right hand, lizard lunge. Left hand stays planted, right arm reaches up towards the sky, take an inhale. As you exhale, bring that right hand back down. As you inhale, reach the right arm up. Both toes now turn to face the right side, so you roll onto the knife edge of the left foot, and right toes point over to the right, left toes point over to the right. Revolve Skandasana. You can stay here lifting the hips, or you can reach the right arm overhead, take an inhale, lift the hips a little bit higher, and exhale, drop them down towards the ground, right arm reaches down. Inhale to lift and reach, and exhale to lower. 1 more. Perfect. Inhale, reach all the way up, and then gently turn everything to face forward. Come back through your lizard lunge. And this time we're going to open our hips out to the left. Come into a Skandasana, side lunge. So left toes facing up towards the sky. You can be on the ball of your right foot or foot completely on the ground. That is better for you. And then try and bring your hands together at heart center. Right elbow just gently pressing on the inside of the right knee, maybe looking over towards those left toes. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Gently now bring the hands back to the mat. Turn to face forward. Hands either side of the front foot this time. High lunge. Inhale. And as you exhale, it's going to be a strong transition. We're going to try and put all the weight into our right leg and come to standing with our left knee hugging at the top of the mat. Do a step if you need to. Or we're going to inhale. Exhale, come all the way up to standing, left knee in. Beautiful. Hands at heart center. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, kick that left leg behind you. Find warrior 3. Flex the back foot. Keep the hips square. Straight line from the crown to the heel. Just a second. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the chest, hug the left knee in. And as you exhale, both feet come down to the mat, hips come low, arms reach up into your chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale. 1 more breath, a little bit lower in those hips. Inhale. Exhale, find your forward fold. Plant the palms and step back into your downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. And from here, right foot pushes down to the mat, left knee hugs in. We make those big circles, knee comes out to the side behind you, and then all the way in again for 1, for 2, for 3, knee comes in, reverse the circles now, comes behind, to the side, and then in for 1, circle for 2, and this time as the knee comes out to the side, bring our body weight forward, step that left foot to the outside the left hand, with control if you can. Right hand stays down, left arm reaches up. Find your twist, breathe here. Back heel pushes away, inhale. Exhale, left hand comes back, neutral lunge just for a second. Inhale here. As you exhale, left arm reaches up. We turn to the knife edge of the right foot. Both toes now face over to the left. Revolve Skandasana. If it's too intense for you to have this foot super high, you can bring it a little bit lower down. It should feel a little bit more comfortable on that left glute. So you can either stay here holding, or as you inhale, lift the hips a little bit higher, left arm reaches up and over, and as you exhale, right hip lowers down, left hand lowers down. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. One more, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Amazing. This time as we inhale and lift, left hand comes all the way back down and we come back through our lizard lunge and then open the hips to the right. Good. Side lunge, Skandasana. Right toes are lifted, either pointing or flexed. Hands at heart center, and again we see if we can place our left elbow against our left knee, maybe gaze over to the right, so working a little bit of balance here as well. Feel that beautiful opening, breathe. Inhale. And as you exhale, gently release. Find your way back to a high lunge position, so hands either side of the front foot. Any adjustments you need to arrive there, feel free. And then that transition now we put all the weight into our left leg and hug the right knee in. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, find your way up to standing. Woo, a lot of balance that time. Right knee comes in. Inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly kick that right leg behind you. Find your way into a strong warrior three. Back foot flex, hips square, hold. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, start to lift the chest. Again, hug that right knee in. Inhale here. And as you exhale, right foot comes down, arms reach up, hips sink low. Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath and we go a little bit lower. Inhale. Exhale. From here, we're going to try and come all the way down to seated, down to a boat pose, without using our hands if you can. If you need to use your hands, of course, feel free. If you're able to, we're going to come into our Navasana boat pose. Shins parallel with the sky. Lengthen the spine. You can always place your hands here as well, behind the knees for a little bit of support. Inhale. Exhale. One more strong breath in. One more releasing breath out. Beautiful. Gently bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Soles of the feet now can come together. So we're going to find a butterfly pose. Knees drop out to the side. You don't have to have your feet super close to you here. You can have them a little bit further away. Whatever feels good for you. Just use your inhale to find a little bit more length in the spine. And use your exhale to bring the chest forwards into a little bit of a fold. So it's better to be up here with a lengthened spine than all the way down here, just kind of collapsing. So you want to stay a little bit active. Take one more breath. And then nice and gently, starting to lift all the way back up. Start to extend those legs out long and give them a little bit of a shake. Beautiful. Left leg stays extended. Right foot comes in, so sole of the right foot is on the ground. I'm going to hug the right knee with the left arm and sweep the right arm forwards, up, and all the way behind you as you find our way into our twist. Think about really opening through the chest here. Left toe stay flexed. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Wring it all out. Inhale. Exhale. Gently return all the way back to center and let the right knee drop out to the side. So the sole of the right foot is just pressing against the left inner thigh. Again, left toes stay flexed. Inhale to find a little bit more length in the back body. And exhale again to creep forwards into a fold on the left side. Soft gaze kind of towards the toes. We're not just completely collapsing through the neck. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Just one more of those. And then start to walk all the way back up nice and slowly. Extend that right leg out long. And again, give them a little bit of a shake. Release it all. You can shake the arms as well. And then find your way back to stillness. This time the sole of the left foot comes to the mat. We hug the left knee with the right arm, sweep the left arm forwards, up, and all the way behind you into this beautiful twist. And as you start to let everything unwind now and stretch everything out, feel all the energy you've created. Feel the blood pump around your system, feel the heat, maybe you'll go a little bit sweaty. Embrace this energy. One more breath in your twist. Use your next inhale to super gently release out of it and let the left knee drop out to the side. Sole of the left foot comes to the right inner thigh. Inhale, find length. Exhale, gentle fold over that right leg. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Slowly start to lift all the way back up. And again, last time, extend the legs out, shake the arms, shake the legs, release it all. And then slowly find your way to a cross-legged position. We're just going to end by taking a couple of deep breaths, sit nice and tall. Close off the eyes. Palms facing down, just on the knees. And again, just become aware of your body. Aware of any emotions that are creeping up. Aware of all that prana, that energy in your system. Bring your hands together at heart center and just fill your body with a sense of gratitude for what you've been able to achieve today. And then together we'll take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale, release everything through the mouth. If you'd like to, you can bow your chest down towards the ground in front of you. And as you gently, slowly peel all the way back up, gently opening up through the eyes. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel today for this short energizing flow. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed this flow, I have many more of this kind of style on my Mono Yoga On Demand platform, which is just £15 a month, and anyone is welcome there. I'll put a link below in case you'd like to join. And I hope to see you again soon on my channel or my membership. Sending lots of love.